and welcome back to Aethus. So we I did some major farming in the old zone. So we all right now are around 190k, and roughly I think it was like 80k of that is was just from the geodes. Depends on how good you are on making these. You can get them up to yellow, which is, I think, is legendary, and then they sell for a bunch more than that. And I think that these goes for like 1,000 each. And then I went to around Mo and Lambda and Theta, just farmed a bunch of these plus other gems like gold and all that, all to get the gems to process, and we ended up with a bunch of money. So what we're gonna do right now is just to get this over with. So we extend our air tank, and then we extend our battery, and the last one, which is the emergency recycling. So now we don't have to worry about this tree anymore. We are fully upgraded in this regard, and we have a bunch of money to spare. Which will be drained in this place anyway, so I mean, we can buy the last lens and other things. I don't remember when we need this, but yeah, let's buy that one as well. Let's be able to make the speed ones. Let's be able to make the RTGs. A really good one to get some power. I think they're like 14 or 15 power from one of these. Let's buy that, and let's buy that. So now we only have these transmog things to worry about. So let's get out of that. But we do have some more hard drives to get to, but I will actually sell one of those that we have, just to be able to show you why it's so nice to have the hover. So we had 4, so let's sell 4. We only get 300 for those. And then we go to upgrade, so 300. We have the hover tethers here, and that's half of it. So what we might do is get the jump tether 2 after that. Or we can't get the heat, right? We should actually go for that. Yeah, so let's not buy anything else. This one is not needed right now, to be honest. So let's get that. Let's get some food in us. At least stamina food. Sorry, nutrition. Let's eat some bread, and let's carry one of those and those on us. I also remember we haven't built the water, or we should also build these. But we haven't built this one. Never mind. Right now, don't care. So let's continue off our run down to where were we? We've been in Theta, so we'll going down to Kappa and Mu. So let's continue down to Kappa, and I will show you how where I did with all the deep rock, because I couldn't be asked carrying that weight around. So to maximize your money that you get when you are down mining, you can do something like this. Because if you need deep rock, you haven't tossed it, you haven't sold it, or you might need it later on, but most likely not. You get a lot from the machines that is just producing for you. So in this one, I tossed in everything that was valuable, and I then started filling this one with deep stone. So if you need deep stone, you can fill this one, you have it. You can also fill this one. I also did say about this item, how it works. what you do is you go to all the other places. When we go down to Kappa, I will show. So we're gonna run down to Kappa, which is down here. While we are here. Yeah. Just let's take it if you are running straight past it at least. Never wrong to continue with mining always. The money income is gonna help you in the long run, and you always need more resources. Let's not care about that one. So you come in down here to Kappa, and you have this machine over here. So you place a bot in this one, and then you can, in this one, 250 resources. So that one is the bot, and this one is the resource that you toss into. So what you do is when you're out farming, you fill this one with 250 resources, and then when you have gone up to it's a manual item, so when you are here you place a bot in that, you fill this with resources, and you click deliver to Epsilon. You might get an error that you have to send back the bots before you can send it again. Then you have to go up to Epsilon and click the silo and click return bots. Because it might be an error just to that the bot has already left to the station basically. So you have to go up there, click return, and then you shall be able to use it. So suggestion is to go, if you want to use them, go around the entire area and enter a drone into every single one of them. There is one here at Kappa, there is one over at Theta, there is one at Mu, and it's one at Lambda. They are really useful to have in that regard that when you use these, so they are quite big, it's the same as your storage, so you can fill those up, which means you can go around this area, farm a lot of inventory, and just fill up your inventory to the brim. You walk to that one, and then you start walking to the next base, fill up your inventory, and so on. So in that when you're doing that way, you can then continue just filling up all the time. You don't have to walk back to Epsilon to empty out into the elevator and so on, into that cargo that goes into the elevator, but you will get it into the silo, which is just outside Epsilon. So you go to the silo, then you empty the silo, place it into the elevator. So when you have to empty it later, it's gonna be a bit back and forth to run to the silo, into the station, then go to the elevator and empty it up to the surface, and so on. So it's gonna be a bit of a hassle to empty it out later on, but it's still worth it. It's if you place a big container upstairs of the elevator, you can really empty into it really fast, and that means that you can continue just empty out faster the more you do it, instead of having to worry about cargo space. If you want to, you can also build a big silo at the station, at the elevator platform upstairs, so you have a big 2000 silo to empty up in. And when it comes to the hover state, you can now jump over some items and be very nicely just fast and run straight past. But basically this is what is the thing. So you jump and then you sort of hover down. So he keeps his tether on you to help you jump, but then not make you fall so hard. So now you can jump over that bridge over there. I can take that around just to show you that it's possible now. Let's see now. We have this way to go as well to get some more. So let's get in here. Oh, it's there. Download. Let's I want to double check. I haven't never double checked, so that is nothing else. There. No. Not here. Is there any data down in these? No, okay. I've never checked those, but you never know. You might find another place to get some extra of these. But anyway, we have been at Mu, we have been at Kappa, we have been down to the down in the dam, and I've been to all these small huts while I was mining just to check for them. But no, they don't contain. So all the big sites contain something to download. So I haven't checked the entirety of Epsilon, but there is one in there for at least, that's for sure. But then there can be one more, but I don't think it is in the back site. So here you come to this bridge. We couldn't jump this before, but now you can do this with ease with meters to spare. I don't know what this is. It sounds like a machine, but yeah, that's why I haven't passed that too many times, because that's really loud and I don't know where that sound comes from. But I might also take that to the dev and talk to him. So let's see. We've been here in Epsilon, we have been all over the other place. Nothing else here to take. We could empty out this, but it's not worth that much, so when you need it, you can go down and we can go down and empty it. So if you do it that way, that's a good way in my opinion to do it, because the stone is not needed that much. You have a bunch in your base, then you don't need to have more. You don't get that much from it to sell. I think it's like $5 each, so not worth it. So let's get up here. And let's run, because I think we did take this one, right? Yeah. So now we just might have one left to go. I'm wondering this one. I haven't found a way, but we have never been into this storage in here, and I wonder if there is a way to get into it. Would be cool if there was a hidden way to open up something and get some stuff from there. Here is nothing, so let's continue. We could farm on the way up here, but I just want to go through these fast so we can upgrade, get the heat, so we can stand the heat a little bit more, heat resistance, and then we can go to the next part and continue the story. So let's get in here, just double check that it's nothing here. No, there's none of them in here. Have we missed any loot? No. So get up here, the elevator. So if you have forgotten, the this area as well, around the water here, you have these plants that you need if you need for soup. Just go there and farm those as well to get a bunch of them. So was there one here? I couldn't remember that, and it doesn't look like there is a... no. Which is kind of weird. It would be kind of nice to have it here, like the first place you'll ever go to. Anywho, let's go out this way. So and also, when you're down there, this is how it will look. So if you have a drone in those delivery silos where you can deliver to, and then to move it to the big silo. If the drone is at its place, so you can use it, it will show like this. The drone will be in its little glass cube, and then it will hover like this. Then you can fill the silo and it should be good to go. After that you can press it to go to Epsilon Station, or deliver to Epsilon Station. There we go, empty out a little bit. So we don't need that much cash anymore. So now we can really start to just farm up this. And then we go here, we go to open exchange, and we have 3 more to sell. So that's more cash. So now we can buy at least this. This one will help you the most on there. To have the coolant. 175 tethers is not that needed right now, but yeah, let's go for that. Spoiler alert, there's coming some radiation. So let's eat up. Let's carry one as well. So now when we have done this, we need to go to the next facility, which we can do now when we can hover and have some more oxygen and all that. So it makes it real easy to continue. We can also empty the machine that we have started last episode. So let's see, what can we do here? Do we need to build anything right now? We could actually build this, but then we need the other ore that we haven't found yet. Let's make a bunch of those, we're gonna need them. And here we have nothing that we actually need right now. No. It's maybe to make more of these, How many do we have? We have 6. So right now we don't need anything of it. If you are going low on these, you can use these later on. But let's continue the story. So is there anything, by the way, that we need to have here maybe? Alright, we can make biomass as well of these hive mycelias that we have a bunch of, but you need a bunch of biomass as well, which you do get when you farm after mycelia, if you go down farming down there. I also get that from taking care of the trees up here in the caves. Guess we can move that one now. Yeah. So let's go down there to the portal. So, here, and empty that one. So now you can really run around here. We need one more power relay to upgrade over to that area to activate that one. But right now it's not needed, and the heat now is not really going that far. Also, you can end the hover, but he can only attach you, I think it's only one more time, so you can jump down like this, and then you use the hover to end it in the end. Where did those come from? Oh well. But it makes it much more safer now to jump over these areas, so you can steadily hover down. So let's empty that, so we can get some more. But we need a bot to take care of that, and now when you're starting with these, you basically kind of need to start looking out for upgrading even more with
one of those power relay converters on the collapsed tunnel.
There's no current connection to Rose power generation, but the infrastructure for the interior of this facility appears intact, despite the damage.
So, if we connect this converter, we'll get the power back on in this place.
From what I can ascertain, yes.
So let's enter.
Whew, feels good to get out that heat. Huh, look at these glowing pipes. Could that be the same stuff we saw outside?
They lead into this room off the hallway. Waste processing. Oh, great. Nuclear waste.
And that sign above the wreck tunnel we came through? Intelligence mainframe. What is that?
Artificial intelligence? Like Stanley? Like me?
Lots of very large doors.
There is significant machinery within each room. This place looks like an industrial facility of some sort.
Let's just empty everything.
More teleporters.
Powered too, thanks to us. We can get back to the outpost from here. Huh, handy.
So what you can do now to speed up is to not have to run that much to this place. Is you take this one and then you place that to Maeve on lockdown. Now you will get here when you start the running. But if you need to go to the other place, you can lock this one in to the old place. So now you can get here by running into that one. If you need to go to the other place to get like the chill, these ones, the industrial coolant, you can just run into that, and then you have to reset the other one to get you here, which is when you click on this one, it's T4U1, which is this place. Or if you wanted to go to this one, you have to go to T4U2. So when we go back to our place, we have to change that one to go to this place. And same with this, the one at this place have to change to go to this place. So what we can do right now is just go here. Goes rather fast to do this. Then we go to this machine and then we take U1 lock in place. And then we go back and now we will get to this place again.
Oh man, more of that glowing goop in front of the airlock. This place is falling apart.
If we follow the pipes back, we can find where it's coming from. There's drainage in the floor. If we empty the pipes, it should clear a way through.
I hope I didn't totally end that one up. Might have. Let's see if it activates again. No. Sorry about that. I didn't. Brain was not braining there. Clear a way through. Yes, that is what he wants us to do.
Must be the control room.
This console describes the various areas within this facility, called Tau. It's definitely some sort of factory.
It seems to be in disarray. Maybe we can get it running again and see what it produces.
We can try. It seems like there's work needed in the processing, manufacturing, and waste sections of the facility.
More information. So let's see. As I've said, I've read all these before, so I'm gonna leave it up for you guys to read. You can just pause the video and read it, and then you can carry on.
ARC standard resource silos and material processing units. But what are they refining here? Another body. Why is this guy not in a bunker?
Actually, I haven't seen a bunker in this facility. Regardless, this machinery appears to be the manufacturing heart of the complex.
Looks like it's asking for fuel rod molds. This place must create fuel rods, like the ones we found back in Epsilon Secure Storage.
There are plans for the molds on this system. Sending them over now.
Thanks, Code Minion.
So there we go. We can start with nuclear power. So leaving this up a little bit so you can read it through. Nothing in the corpse. So you need these fuel rod mold to continue with it. And I remember that you can craft them here correctly. You need kaolinite bar, so if you want to, you can carry that with you down here and leave a bunch in storage. But they've been very nice to you to start you off, so you can actually do it already. So let's make both of them. There we go. But let's go up to the next place first.
More glowing pipes and machines. Looks like this is where the goop is coming from.
Or going to. There are consoles down in that sunken pit. Let's check it out.
Yep. This console controls the waste output from the facility. Looks like there's a serious backlog.
If we can flush the system, I think we'll be able to restart the manufacturing process and get rid of all that radioactive goop out there.
So let's erase that one. And erase this one.
Good be gone. The pipe network's flushing. That should be us able to get into the airlock now.
There we go. So, you need two to start this off. And then you can place the other one here because you can only use them down here, so might as well just continue with them here. Then you need 10 of these in one. There we go. And nothing will happen if you have 5 of them in there, so that's why I didn't fill them up with more. And you should be able to go to, let's see, over here. Start. And this one will tell you that you have one there. You have it.
This is a game changer, Roland. There's no way we'd be able to set up all this infrastructure at the outpost. But if we gather the needed materials, we can come back here any time.
Manufacturing nuclear fuel within the molten mantle of the planet. This definitely doesn't pass ARC health and safety regulations.
Yeah. Worried about safety. Okay. So, we took this. Yeah. So, transit hall and airlock. Leave facility. So now you can get out on the opposite side of this. This one doesn't have any, so let's place in 2 there so we get the coolant on this side as well. And
Maeve, I got a new kernel activation in my auxiliary stubs the moment we stepped outside. It's called Memories.
Memories? Your memories?
I've no idea. It's just a header. A pointer to the data we've collected on the Kappa module. And a single word. Iota.
That has to be another facility, right? Is it nearby?
It follows the naming pattern. It could be. Perhaps that's why it pinged open when we left town.
Then we search around for Iota. It must be close. This can't be a coincidence. Maybe these pipes lead there.
These giant crystals appear to be the source of all the radiation in this area. Be careful. The closer you get, the more radiation you'll absorb.
so there's a lot of storage around here that you can utilize if you want to. There's also a lot of storage that you can't do anything with. So these are the rocks. The closer you get, the higher you will get radiated. So stay clear of them if you can. If not, well, run past them. So now you can cope a little bit better around here.
Fascinating. These mushrooms appear to feed on the radiation emitted from these large crystalline structures. I think we could use these in a serum to protect you from their effects.
So here we have another one, and that needs the detonate again, so we can make that. But we don't have the rock that we need. Let's see if we can eat that one, drink that one, get on. No? Yeah. Oh, can't pick them up yet. Oh well. Nothing that we can actually drop either. So we need deafening for this one and a tier 2 Mark II drone. So let's run home to empty up. We should actually run all the way home, just because we also need to make let's see, one or two power, and we need another power over there to the other place anyway. So let's make those and build it. So we're back here. Now we go to our base. So there. Another earthquake, nice. That means all the materials down there has now become refilled. Let's have that. This is used for a biolab. So what we can do right now is this one, anti-rad, to make and to get that anti-radiation, but it's nothing that we actually goes down really fast. So need Mark IIs. We have none of those. So we can't make them yet. Let's see. But we need at least 2, so let's make 2 drones to take care of that. We have those ready for when we actually need them. Let's also make 2 water. So yeah, marketplace. Let's sell petrol. Let's sell those. And I don't want to use the. I'm trying to get the vegetarian. So let's sell that. I'm not sure. I don't think. Maybe we need that for the last machine downstairs. We could just pop it in just to have it running. Anti-rad. Nah. Don't sell it at least. Let's sell that. So we can make another nuclear. Let's see now. Yeah. So let's make that lens. I think we can do that. Yeah, we need 1 red. Ouch. We don't have any. So let's bring some of those. So we have some of those. Let's go there, make, and we had 1 of them down there. Let's make 3. Yeah, let's make 3. We bring that down and place it on there. So we need 1 red ore to be able to make that one. We need 1 minus bane to make that one. So, but we only need that, and we need the other drone, which is this one. Which is kind of weird. How can we? Oh, we picked up one. It said we didn't have that before. Let's make that just because we need it. It's a quest item anyway, so I don't think we need it right now. We can get them later on. So let's place that in the red machine. So we get that one up here, and then we will see. Take those. And we need another one of those, yeah. So now we have a bunch. Oh, right, we needed power thingies. Oh, almost forgot. So now we can build large crate. So we can build a large crate down there outside if you want to. Can be handy sometimes, but not really needed. And we need... what are we lacking of? That one. Okay, so we should have more in the machine that we couldn't pick out. Okay, yeah. That, and the rest can be in there. So even more, and not that one. Wait. This one. We need 3, and we need more batteries. Let's make 3. Then go into this machine and make... Sorry, that machine. Batteries. Let's make 11 of them. And also make the other machine. Let's make 11 of those. Go. Don't think we need the anti-grav, so let's leave them here. There we go, and yeah, sure. Now we are set. Let's go back down again. So we start at the other side because we need 1 power there. So let's go there and then go back to this place. So here we are. And while we are here, let's empty that one. And we're out here. So let's go here and I will actually run the outside around to the other entrance, mainly to show you how you get back if you need to go the outside. So you don't have to go back up here and so on. So let's go into building, build 1 power block here. There we go. That means you get over to this area, and now we can also place 2 of those in there so that they can get coolant. You need to get here anyway, and you don't want to be like, oh shit, I need to build this when you need to get here. It's I had to do that, and I felt it was a little bit too much. So let's glide jump around a little bit. Do we have any red over there, by the way? Maybe we should go and farm that. If so, yeah, we do have 1 at least. There's 1 big as well. Nice. It's kind of fun when you have this new gameplay running around and being able to slow fall and so on. Finding the ways you can jump to. With a second pair of jumping, you can really scale this with 1 jump. Let's see, there's no red on that one. There's 1. Here's 1. Nice. You don't have to jump down to everything, so make sure you just kind of have line of sight. And sometimes if there would be one in here now, you can click it and it will be like dragged to you. And then maybe Roland will get a lock on it to drag it up. No. Oh. Okay, so let's do the same here. Let's run up to the base entrance. And leave in a bunch of stone. Because that's mostly what you getting full of. So let's go to this one. And then just drop in the stone. And that's like 120 kilos, 116 kilos. By just rock that you kind of don't need right now. So when you need it, you just go back down, you empty that, and then you have the stone that you need. You don't have to go farm at it. But in this regard to have here, you need the gems and so on more, which makes it much more economic-wise to empty your suit of a bunch of stone and not care about it right now. We have over 100 in our base anyway, so we don't really need it right now. So let's empty out a little bit more. Nice. I believe. I do not believe. So let's add that cargo drone. You have to take some risks sometimes. Let's see now. There's one big red. Just don't know if we have storage for it. There we do. Yeah, we have storage for this one as well. So if you go this way before, you will get radiated. We have another one there. Oh well, let's go up that place then and empty some stone into the storage. So when you get here, you will get irradiated and you will be like, oh shit, I need to go back. But you don't need to now. You can just jump over. Let's jump up here. And go in here. And now just because we can empty out everything in here. So let's empty out that, and now we can just go and empty out, like we can do that, and then we fill it. This is one thing that I kinda don't like. These doors close every time you go out. Not a fan. If I have opened them, in my opinion, they should still be opening. I will... no, I will not leave that on there. So that one is open. Those are loaded. And now you go here. And you... oh, right. Waste this potion. And now we made another one. So let's leave one there at least. And carrying a bunch of things. I'm gonna do like this. I'm gonna leave those there. We don't need those. Can't remember when we need that one, but anyway. Let's go out, continue farming that. We kind of need that ore anyway, and then we just want to farm all the way to this door here. While we are here, we can also build. So we need a power line over there. I think it is. There. So let's build a power. There. And we have nothing for that. And then we need a power over here. Run. And we need a power between those places here. That has power there. So what you can do here now, if you are really good at it, you can aim and get all three of them. So there you go. You have power over there, power down to that place. And that's something I'm not going to take right now. Let's get here, get the stuff that we dropped here. So there, and we have a bunch. So right now we can just head back. It's been a kind of farming area, but you can get around. You don't have to go through into this area and out. You can get through kind of okay otherwise. So let's leave that one there. We only need it down here. Also. Yeah. They have at least made it easier to get through this area and forward. So now you can get all the stuff with you if you can carry it. Let's drop everything here. What you can do in this as well, if you don't want to wait for all these others to go ahead before this one, you can make another one of those and then just only take care of this in that one. So you don't have to wait for several ores to go through. Oh, right. You need one red. Oh, go, 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 go. Don't use it all. Pick. Haha. There. No, we need it for the lens. Well, we need another one anyway, so 5. Need to make some of those. Can't make those, need those, okay. So now we have that lens for the other stone, but we still need one of these drones, which is one of these. I think we only can find these. I don't know if we can make them at all. Same with these strange ore chunk that you kind of need to make the anti-gravity, so be spareful with those when you make the fishing items. Kind of don't want to waste those. So let's see, there and that. We still need that. We need that on us, so let's have that on us. Change. We have one to thingy, which is a big one, 150. Upgrade panel. So let's see, we can go for either more oxygen, or we can go for better laser, or we can no, we can't maximize it, but we can get a big one there. More oxygen or more power? I think we will go for this, just because less time standing still waiting for the miner to boom. So now we have most of it. There we go. Let's also sell those, and we have 13 on us. Let's sell 15 and 10 of those. Now we need them. Do we? Maybe ish, kind of. I don't know. Yeah. So now what you can do is just, you can buy a bunch of blueprints, so you can make these big ones, or you just make these biomass planters. A facility that uses a controlled rapid growth of mycelia to create purified biomass. It produces biomass on a regular basis. So let's buy it. These are the big silos I'm talking about, 2,000 that you can place if you want to. I will just empty out this entire store now. There we go. We kind of need to build these at one stage. They can carry, doesn't say, I think it's like 4 or 5 times more than an ordinary one. This is what you need to, if you are going for fishes and you're gonna eat meat. You can store the fishes in that one, and this is the big silo. I would love if this big silo was indeed also something that the drone was delivering to. You can build like 3 or 4 of these and have the drones delivered directly to one of these silos. Or you build 4 of them, so you build one there and then you can connect one there, connect one there, connect one there. So you have 4 massive builds that you can carry. But it might be too much OP, but make it a bit more expensive and that will be fine. I will buy it at least, so have it right now, and then you have a bunch of these things. Right now we don't need to just empty our money, but yeah, we're earning so much right now, so you will have millions soon. There you go, more there. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. So next time we will continue to Lotta. It makes it a bit weird weird to know the names down there. It's not Lota, it's Iota. If I know for 100% correctly, I'm not 100% correctly, but I think it's where the first you go into down there is Tau. Where you go into the nuclear facility, that's Tau. Then you have Iota, and I can't remember for the life of me what the first one is called. Row, I think it is, which is up there. So it's kind of jumping around name-wise, but Tau is at least the nuclear plant where you make these nuclear rods. And then you have Iota, which we're gonna find now. For the next time we will go into looking for that, and we will continue that. Right now I might not do any of the farming. We've done a bunch. We've gone through all the places, and we have emptied all the datas that we need. We have one more to go, and I think now when I'm at this place, I think there is a bunch more, so we are gonna need some more hard drives. So to have 9 or 10 in the beginning is not that a big failure to make more. So there are more than 10 at least that you need. Anyhow, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and if you there is something that you have a question about, leave that in the comments. Just ask me questions if you want to know. I'm trying to answer them if I can. If there is something I can't answer and it's about the game, I will pop that question forward to the dev, and then I can return with the question, or if he himself wants to answer the question, he's welcome to. But I will pop any question that I can't answer. I will pop that along to the dev. He's a friendly chap that I sometimes just drop by his Discord and leave a small little comment how it goes in this little playthrough. So take care everyone, and take care of each other. Bye.